So, the other question, which really wasn't a question, what is a pagan? Pagan is not a word, nor a religion, nor an occult, nor a form of goodness or badness, as it is the reluctancy of a few people trying to make it one of those things. It actually stood for penguin. So that's, I guess, why some of these people shouldn't have ever dropped out of high school, because they were high school dropouts. Some say, well, you were a high school dropout, so what? I went and finished. Then went to college shortly after. And neither one was, in the sense of college, it was not a bright idea. The other non-bright idea is going to high school, to elementary. Could have got that in homeschooling, or schooling at home. Foster care is even worse. Orphan's different. I mean, orphan, you get a strict set of rules that don't actually bend at all for the adults. You smack a child and leave a bruise for no reason, you're in jail for the next 30 days. Foster care, they'll let you smack a child around 9, 10, 12 times. And then finally, well, I guess the child's had enough. They arrest the person. But anyway, that's a different set of rules. Like I said, one's a lot more stricter, and one's just not really strict at all. And I'm not talking about any personal information of anyone. It's just me talking. So the interesting part of it is how important is someone else's life if the constant interfering, and the guy that did these videos got this question asked to him, constant interfering of it by someone who just doesn't give a shit or care about anyone. What's the point of your videos? Because, in a nice way of saying, you're hindering the fact of what you want to make to get a profit to the income of. It was fun while it lasted, but when enough is enough, enough is enough. But anyway, at least with a person, whether it's I don't want to do this no more, to the other extent of whether or not a person's income is really worth something to someone who's a minor. And that answer was already told to him, but anyway. As far as the witch towns and all that, as far as Salem's Lot and all these certain things here, some of these stories, not really stories, but events, aren't even true for this country whatsoever. Salem's Lot is one of them, just so happens to be. How gullible are you when it comes down to being gullible? Oh, it's not one of those gullible things, but it's me sitting back listening to a lot of people, and it's not really mind-boggling as much as it's like, why beat your head on a brick wall to realize you're bleeding later? And then when you're bleeding, you're not bright enough to go wrap your head up. And that's why sometimes with certain people, you get that look like you're stupid, in a sense, from the person that doesn't talk or do anything. Because you're constantly doing it, whether physically or mentally. Or maybe it's in a different sporadic ways, but it's just interesting. But then again, some of you actually condone the fact of a person watching, so, and I'm not talking physically either, or mentally. The fact of knowing without actually mentally seeing or physically seeing. This is often interesting. So the question of it is, if a person wants you to keep them out of trouble, they would have to be near a person for that person to keep them out of trouble. Common sense. At least for someone who studied. I think that's about it.